Last night, the Masked Singer Season 12 semi-finals took place as Buffaloes, Wasp and Strawberry Shortcake all competed for a spot in the season finale. It was such a competitive episode, and it was just an overall fantastic episode. And for the first time ever, we had the Smack Royale, when the first finalists went through to the final, the remaining two singers battled it out in an epic duet, and it was just fantastic. We've got so much to talk about in this week's recap and review of The Masked Singer for Season 12, so let's get straight into this video. So yes, the semi-finals happened last night, and I have to say it was such a competitive episode because we had so many great performances from three of the best singers we've had on the show in forever, I think. Honestly, it was just such a great episode. And to be honest with you, I can't believe that the season's honestly almost over. Like, I've honestly been loving this season so much. And for me, this has got to be one of the best seasons in terms of the production value. Not only the overall talent, but the production value is fantastic. Has been fantastic. And for me, I just can't get enough of this season. Like it has been such a blast doing this, and it's been such a blast doing these recap and reviews each week. Just sharing my thoughts with you guys, and honestly, been loving it as well. Now, and for those who don't know, the Masked Singer UK is coming back very soon. We have the Christmas special on the 26th of December, ironically, and also we have the sorry, I can't even speak today. Oh, I'm really tired. Oh. Anyways, as I was saying, the Masked Singer UK is coming back indeed for its sixth series on the 4th of January and the 5th of January, which is meaning it's a double episode from Saturday and Sunday, which is honestly so exciting. Because the last time we got that was back in season 3 back in 2022, which was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And and also season 13 of for those who don't know, season 13 is actually going to start on the 12th of February as well, which is literally the time of recording this video in basically 2 months, which is very, very close by. Which is, I'm really looking forward to seeing that. But yeah, I have been loving this season, so I really cannot complain too much about it. But anyways, so let's get into the recap. So we had a group performance to kick off the night with Buffaloes, Wasp, and Strawberry Shortcake all performing. What was the song? I don't know. I can't. What was the song called? Is it So Fun or something? Fun. I can't figure the song. What was it? Some Nights. It was Some Nights by Fun, which is a band. Which it was a great group performance as well. I really enjoyed it, and everybody sounded fantastic. So I had to think of the title there. But anyways, let's get into the recap and review. Starting off with the one and only, if you will load, Strawberry Shortcake. Now, she was the first. She was indeed voted off this week, as pretty much expected. But we will say, compared to her performance last week, for me, this was a massive step up. Now, she performed "Lose You to Love Me," which by Selena Gomez, a song I haven't heard in quite a while, I must admit. But I thought she did fantastic on the song, and I love hearing her do those ballads because I think the ballads for me are where she is strong at, and that's where I think where she's good at. I mean, the up-tempo style songs aren't bad, but maybe they don't showcase her voice too well, in my opinion. But this was a massive step up from the previous episode last week when we lost Goo. Kobe Turner, which, by the way, I actually found out that Kobe Turner is going to be releasing his version of House on the Rising Sun, which he did in 60s Night, which I'm super looking forward to seeing. Listen to that. I will share with you when it comes out. So, anyways, as I was saying, Strawberry Shortcake was the one to go out this week, and it was revealed to be the one and only AJ McCarthy from Ali and AJ, which, believe it or not, I've actually been pronouncing her name completely, her surname completely wrong, which I'm such a fool of. And honestly, she was just fantastic, and I loved, and the fact she mentioned that she doesn't often sing solo. This was honestly, I thought this was such a great time to do the show, and believe it or not, I've been hearing that apparently Ali was supposed to be on the show with her this season as like a duo, but Ali couldn't do it because at the time, I think when they were filming, she gave birth to her son, and and also AJ is actually a nephew, is actually in an aunt or something. She has a nephew now, so But I have to say, I gotta give her credit for doing the show, and to hear her, sing something kind of outside her comfort zone. Like, I thought it was a fantastic. I just thought she did fantastic. And honestly, she could have definitely won any other series, as she has got a fantastic voice, and I just think she's absolutely fantastic. She killed basically every single performance, she did. I absolutely loved them all. It was just fantastic. She is fantastic. She is a fantastic talent, and what is sad? Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so tired today. Anyways, while I think it is sad that she is out before the final, I do think she gave some fantastic and memorable performances this season, and I just hope we hear her go, maybe have another career, maybe have a solo career, which I would love to see. So, yeah, so massive kudos to you, AJ, for doing the show. Great to see you on there this season. Now we got to talk about the Buffaloes here. Man, the Buffaloes, man, just I can't describe it. Anyways, so they performed. I just thought they were fantastic this week, and they performed "Africa" by Toto. What an absolute banging classic tune that is! And I just have to say at this rate, like, I mean, I didn't think the Buffaloes could get any better with their song choices and performances, because they did Cut and Crew, they've done Foreigner, they've done The Verve, they did Shania Twain last week, but now they're doing Africa. For me, like, these guys, like, this just shows these guys want to win, and even Jenny called it the best performance of the season, and I could just go beyond words how incredible this was. Like, for me, this was the best performance of the night. Just the harmonies, the song choice was just, they, for me, in my opinion, at this rate, deserve the win. Like, I know Wasp is absolutely fantastic and deserves to win too, but man, the Buffaloes are just next level in terms of the groups we've had over the years on the show. We've had Wilson Phillips, we've had En Vogue, we've had Hanson, we've had Pentatonics, but I mean, wow. I'm so tired today, but honestly, these guys are just next level, and the fact it's who we think it is, it's just even better in my eyes. So, yeah, honestly, these guys are just like, and yeah, I just can't put into words how happy I am they're in the final, because they're just such incredible vocalists overall. But anyways, my guess for the Buffaloes is the same as it was week one, and that is the one and only Boys to Men. Like, come on, How can you not recognize the harmony, those famous harmonies? Like, for me, they're lit. Like, they're just, their voices are almost like you can almost hear like their voices just. I can't describe how familiar their voices are. They're just that recognizable in my eyes. And I mean, now in terms of the clues this week, I didn't really put many clues down because it was really just them talking about how they got here. But I did maybe pick some up with one of them mentioning them doing the show for their kids, and both Nathan, Sean and Wanye both have kids. They have a family, and so that is that. And the Donny connection. which of course is Donnie Wahlberg. I'm gonna Google because apparently Jenny said something about one yay. Hang on. I don't know if this did mentioned. I think Jenny mentioned that Wanye Morris helped out in like a date with um Donny and something like I don't know. I mean, see now we're getting to the point of the season where I don't think the clues are really like that kind of like doable because we can't really know who they are and we're just kind of going with the flow, I guess, because now that they kind of get personal in their clue packages, they just say, this is how I got here. I haven't always had self confidence, but yeah. But regardless, I just think I couldn't be more happy that they were in the final. Like they truly deserve to be there, and to have. And I mentioned this last week. To have them win this season would be the perfect opportunity to have a group win. Like we've never had a group win ever, but I just think this would be the most fantastic opportunity, as they truly do deserve this win, in my opinion, and more than anyone in my eyes. Just a phenomenal talent here. So tired today. Anyways, let's get into it before I get sidetracked. Now we got to talk about Wasp, who was the first one to make it through to the finale last week. Let's get Wasp up quickly. He performed "Beautiful Things" by Benson Boone, which I haven't heard that song in quite a little while, I must admit. But I thought he killed this performance, and Ken said himself that this was his best performance he's done in the competition. I completely agree. I love the fact he's been doing these like proper up tempo ballad. Was this a ballad? I don't know if this was a ballad, but these type of rock vibes. Like, and then last week he did Jungkook, which is a very up tempo song. Standing next to you. And he's just a fantastic, like definitely one of the strongest performers we've had over the years on the show. Like he is absolutely fabulous. I love the Wasp. He is fantastic. And so my guess for the Wasp is indeed Mr. Mario himself. Both. I mean, Buffaloes and Mario are the ones I'm super confident on. I got them on week one of their performance, and yeah, they're just. Oh, sorry about this, guys. I'm super tired tonight, honestly. But I have to get this video out on time because I do try to do these between today and Friday. And Friday because. But anyways, it's 100% Mario. He mentioned that he worked with Robin. And they went like Nashville, painting the town red. I'm pretty sure Mario has collaborated with Robin on songs and other stuff. So and he talked about his mother, and more about his mother basically, and I believe he mentioned he was in a talent show. I can't remember what the talent show was. I'm just gonna Google that quickly because okay, I found it. So he was discovered at age 11, and he was signed by producer Troy Patterson after singing "I'll Make You Love It" at a state college talent show. So that was kind of like where he got his big break, I think. But yeah, it's Mario, 100% Mario, and yeah, I'm just so I just can't wait for the final next week. It's just going to be a proper epic battle, and I just can't wait to see that happen. Now, normally we'd end the video here, but we've got to talk about the first ever introduction of the Smack Royale. Now, this completely went beyond my expectations, I have to say, because here's my thoughts. When I first heard the Smack Royale, I assumed, it'll probably be the top three singers will just perform. It would basically be a three-way battle royale, but the top three will sing different songs. Like because in the SmackDown last week, Goo and Strawberry Shortcake performed a different song each, which I thought was very refreshing to see. But no, that wasn't there because Nick mentioned that the singers of so by the way, Wasp was the first one to make it to the final, meaning it was between Strawberry Shortcake and the Buffaloes for the finals for the second spot against him, and they sang "Counting Stars" by One Republic, a great tune, and I loved this and the whole idea for them to do like a duet in like in this way was something I've been wanting to see on the show for so long because on the Belgian version in the bottom they have like the bottom two or bottom three take part in a group number or a duet and it's honestly fantastic. I don't know. It's something I've been wanting to see on the US version for so long, and I think the fact they did this season was the perfect way as well. I just absolutely loved it. It was so good, honestly. But out of the performances here, it was very obvious for me Buffaloes were going to be in the final, and I'm just so excited we got another group in the final. The last group we had in the final was all the way back in season 8 with the Lambs, aka Wilson Phillips, who which for me. They had no chance of winning, in my opinion, against the amazing Amber Riley, aka Harp. So, yeah, I mean, can you imagine if the Buffaloes were on season 8 instead of season 12? Like, that would be interesting to see if they would actually pull off against Amber Riley. That's what I want to know. Okay, I'm very tired. Your break. Okay, hopefully that's the that's the final yawn. I have to do this video. Um, But yeah, that was the Smack Royale. I loved the way they did this. I loved the fact where they had the first singer make it straight through to the final, and it was basically a battle between the remaining two for the other spot, which I just thought was so cool. Honestly, I would love to see this again. Honestly, for season 13, I would love to see this happen again. In my opinion. And by the way, Rita wasn't actually on the panel last night because she was not feeling too well, bless her heart. But she'll be back on next week, which is very exciting. It definitely felt weird without Rita, to be honest. I don't know why it did, but hey. Anyways, so yeah, that's it for this week's. Oh, sorry. That is it for this week's recap and review for the Masked Singer season 12 for the semi-finals. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about the elimination, the performances, and the final is next week. I honestly cannot believe the final is literally next week. It's literally so exciting. But let me know in the comments below. Who do you think is gonna win this season? Like, I mean, to be honest with you, this is literally one of those finals. Like I honestly cannot call what's gonna happen. Like, and I was like that last season with Goldfish and Gumball. I could not call who would win between the two. But this is literally like the this is literally impossible. Like, and to choose between two fantastic singing acts like that, both deserve to win the show. It makes it even more difficult, in my opinion, because. But if I had to make a prediction and who I think is going to win, I've been kind of going back and forth on this over the past few months and weeks. But I have a feeling that the winner, that I honestly have a gut feeling that the Buffaloes will take the win for the Golden Mask Trophy this season. I have a feeling it's going to be them basically, and like I mentioned, with not only we'd have the first group to ever win the show, but also if you've noticed, over the years since season 7, the winner for the winner of each season have came from Group A, as we had Tiana Taylor for season 7, who was in Group A as Firefly, Amber Riley, who was Harp, season 8, season 8, Bishop Briggs, season 9 as Medusa. We had Neo from season 10, who was Cal, and the last season, Vanessa Hudgens, who was indeed Goldfish. So if we play those cards right again, I think the Buffer. I just looking at the overall performances. I have a feeling that Buffers are going to win this season. And like I mentioned, I really hope they do because to have the group finally take home the win would be something I would just be flattered to. see happen. And and coming from a Boys to Men fan, I've been a fan of theirs for years, and the fact we've finally got all three of them on the show is absolutely incredible. So, I mean, I could definitely see Wasp taking the win as well, but I'm leaning towards Buffaloes going into the next week. So let me know in the comments below. Who do you think is going to win the Masked Singer Season 12? And that's really it for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe with the post notifications turned on. I would really appreciate that. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.